We're black. We're back with more black coffee. We're black. We are black and we're back. Right.
Black coffee.
Yo, we really. I'm enjoying hearing you give advice like this. Were you always the advice giver?
Yeah, that's how Ask Ye even came about. So when I was younger, I was always the one. First of all, I always had a whole lot of friends. So when I'm always like, my friend is my, and I still have friends that I went to school with from when I was in kindergarten. Like I keep my friends, you know, for a lifetime.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
People I grew up across the street from, like when I was really, really young. And so I was always the person that people came to, like, what do you think about this? Or what should I do about that? Or I need this. And I always had a lot of guy friends too. And I think having a lot of guy friends gives you great perspective into how a guy's mind works. And so I was always the one that hooked people up. Like, I'm friends with this guy. My friend be like, oh, I like him. And then I'll be like, okay, I got you, girl.
Right.
And I'll hook it up. I have friends that like got married because I introduced them to their husband. Yeah, absolutely.
You ever have like a bad hookup?
Yeah, definitely.
Like where you feel like, oh, what was I thinking?
I've had, but you know, you can't predict that sometimes.
Right.
I think also when you're friends with a guy, you know them in a different way than how they are when they're dating.
Friends.
Yes.
Some guys are great as like friends and terrible in relationships.
Yes.
So you might be like, he's a great person, and then he dates your friend, and then
Like,
you're
oh, he
like,
ain't
I'm
shit.
sorry.
He only got one belt and one pair of dress shoes.
Like I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Only see him around in the club.
See him around the way.
Or like he slept with my sister.
Right.
Or that.
Because that's usually the shit you can't work through. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Okay.
And you're right. Relationship people are different than friendship people.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
You really don't. That's why I don't like hooking people up. No, I give them disclaimers like, look.
Yeah, you guys just
He cool with me. He cool on the basketball court. He cool with this. He cool with this.
Right.
the basketball.
Yeah.
He passed the ball.
Right. Right. That's all I can tell you.
He throws a lot of alley-oops.
Right.
He's crazy.
Right. He good with me.
He don't miss no free throws.
Right.
Right,
But then you
right.
find out he ain't shit, and then when your homegirl call you like, yo, he did this. I be like, I don't know him.
He
I
never
didn't know
fouled
you.
out in the game.
Right.
I don't date. Wait, speaking of basketball, you work with the Barclays Center a lot. You're
Yes,
the Brooklyn Nets ambassador.
I am the Global Diversity, Inclusion, and Community, I don't even know the whole title, Community Engagement
how many
Ambassador
jobs?
for the Brooklyn Nets and for the Barclays and for Brooklyn Sports and Entertainment.
So
Oh.
basically,
I'm sorry. I just realized something because I saw you. I go to Sixers. I go to all the Sixers home games.
and she came.
And she was there. You were on the opposite side of the court as me, so I couldn't come over and
Yeah.
laugh at you.
Crazy.
But
You ain't gonna be laughing this year when
Yeah,
they
when
get
Jimmy
KD
Butler
and Kyrie
gone
and everybody.
what KD gonna do?
Katie?
He gonna be sitting right next to me.
Kyrie.
but don't worry, y'all didn't make it either, so it was all good.
Ooh, the pain.
I think
It's still fresh.
And you know, that's
Hold that
that's
out.
like dragging out a relationship. Y'all dragged it out.
Y'all got out quick.
We ripped the Band-Aid off.
Right.
So are you excited for this upcoming season, Yee? Because there's
Yeah.
a lot of talk about like who's gonna be there.
Listen, all I know is gonna be annoying when everyone's hitting me up asking for tickets.
I will be.
Right.
Just
Okay.
remember me.
I'll bring you.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. And I get the suite and all of that too, or sometimes courtside. It's gonna be harder to get those courtside seats
No,
now.
now it's gonna be
It's
crazy.
hard now. It's super hard. I tried to buy something and it was hard the other day.
Yeah, I might be able to hook you all up, you know what I mean?
I might have to holler at you. Yeah.
Especially when
But
Kyrie.
yeah, so when Kyrie and KD and
Everybody that comes-
Kawhi Leonard, no,
KD ain't,
Oh, why you? Okay. All right,
KD ain't coming nowhere. Kyrie probably gonna show up for y'all.
You don't think KD?
you don't think they'll come together?
Why?
I think this is my hunch. I think KD is gonna go to I think he's likely gonna stay now because of the injury. I think if they had won the championship without him, he would have felt like he had to go.
Right.
If he leaves, I think he's going to New York.
And I think Russell D'Angelo is really good. I feel,
Right. But they're gonna be getting rid of him.
I mean, D'Angelo
Russell, they're gonna get rid of him.
D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah. Lakers actually.
If Kyrie
looking
comes-
at him.
Lakers are looking again.
Lakers are pouncing
We
on him.
We didn't do well.
we didn't do well that first
time.
time. Yeah.
Oh, wait, so
yeah.
you guys are Lakers fans?
No,
I'm a Laker
okay.
fan.
I'm a Wizards fan.
He's from Brooklyn and is a Laker fan.
That's weird.
It is weird. It's,
I'm from DC.
You're a Wizards fan.
She cheers for the Wizards, so I still don't understand that.
Yeah.
Look,
Well,
I'm
that
a
makes
home
sense.
teen,
Yeah.
home
You-
girl,
you-
and
you
you know
gotta-
I worked there as an arena host for 4 seasons.
So that's true.
So those
you-
are my people.
Yeah, and I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan, and like it's brand new.
Yeah, I just being from a winning tradition in Philadelphia, I just feel a little
Winning?
different. Winning.
You said winning tradition?
Winning.
Tradition?
Y'all didn't make the playoffs. Y'all didn't make the playoffs. We whooped y'all
Yeah,
ass. I feel comfortable.
Y'all had
I'm
won the
gonna be honest, it
championship
don't
in
matter who makes the playoffs
1982.
if you didn't win.
And then y'all lost in such a beautiful, tragic.
All right, thank you for watching Black Coffee and Refill. They're getting up on me. They're bullying me.
Yeah.
They're bullies. Dude from I don't want to talk anymore.
But shout out to
y'all.
Michael Rubin. I did feel bad because you know why? They had posted this video. His mom was at the game and she was like, all I want is for the 76ers to win for Mother's Day.
Exactly.
Never gonna get it.
I felt so bad when
That's
I saw that.
Yeah.
I cried when we lost to Toronto.
You did?
Not literally, but I was pissed.
Yeah, yeah.
When I saw that, Kawhi, I hate him.
Anyway,
Cornrows.
thanks guys for tuning in to Black Coffee this week.
Yeah.
We'll be back on Monday, 10 a.m.
Is it?
All right.
you.